you are all having a lovely weekend so far. Here we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Daily Antidote of Song. It is day number, I don't know because I can't see my sign people. There they are, 979. Oh my goodness. Christiana and Bob and Carolyn are next to each other on my screen, both reminding us that it is day 979 in the Daily Antidote of Song. Holy cow, we are getting so close to day 100. Is that not the most bananas thing in the world? It really is. Today is a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. At least where I am, it's lovely. It's sunny. It's chilly. We're getting deep into almost winter, approaching the solstice and some of our favorite winter holidays. And today we are so lucky to sing with the lovely Sarina Partridge. But before we get started with that, we've got to welcome everybody here to the room. First of all, everyone give a big hello to all of our friends out there on Facebook Live. Hello, Facebook. Thank you so much for being here. We hope you're having a wonderful time with us, as we always are with you. Always feel free to come and join us in the room. That link is there in the chat for you, and you are more than welcome to come and be here live in the Zoom room with us. Hello to our fearless leader and techie of the day, Joe Rossi. Heck yeah, hello. Hello to Dan in Vienna, Virginia, Susan in Seattle, Caroline in DC, who's still connecting to audio, might not hear this particular hello, but she's there. Hello to Anne. Hi to Hoda in BC. Hello to Susan G. Hi to Bonnie in Boise, Idaho. Hello to Anne in Knoxville. Hi to Deborah in Kentucky, Rita and Mark in Victoria, BC. Hello to Sheila in Florida, Christiana and Bob in Maryland, Carolyn in Boise with a beautiful Santa cat. Hi to Ruth in Birmingham in the UK. Kathy on stolen Arapaho Cheyenne land. Thank you for always reminding us about the ground on which we stand and the beautiful pup sitting in your lap. Hi to Kathleen in Albuquerque. Hello to Aloysius outside working on something. Hello to Anne in Maryland, Harriet in Illinois. Hi to Steve and Michelle in Silver Spring. Hello to Jane in Texas, Dory and Ollie in Rhode Island. Hello to Fred, Storm in an excellent hat and almost matching shirt, pretty spiffy. And of course, hello to all of our friends joining us off camera. Hi to Harriet in Illinois, Nancy N, Sandy E, Adriana. Let's see who else. Gary, Kat, Ralph, and I think that is it. So now let's turn it over to our incredible artist of the day. Hello, Sarina. How are you doing?
I'm so good. How are you all? We feeling good?
We're feeling great.
That's wonderful. Well, singing makes us feel even better.
We are so looking forward to having our spirits absolutely lifted, because that is what you do. Your songs are both soothing, energizing, and just like deeply delightful.
Heck yeah, that's what we aim for. And there's all of this exciting news being generated right now about the power of singing in movement building, which is like not news to us, but always nice when someone official confirms, like, oh, yeah, singing is really powerful, it's transformative, and it changes everything about how we think and act. What? Did you already know that? Yeah, you did. You did. So, a lot of my work in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where I live, is around using song in climate justice movements right now. I work for a really cool organization called Minnesota Interfaith Power and Light. Kind of sounds like a light bulb company, but it's not. And there are interfaith power and lights all over the country doing faith based organizing, building multi faith coalitions around climate justice. Can we give it up for that? Whoop, whoop. So, I'm a song leader with Minnesota Interfaith Power and Light, and I thought I would bring you some music that's kind of grown out of that work. The first one I'd like to teach you is a real simple little one. And once you learn it, maybe we can put some ideas in the chat for words we could plug into part of it, okay? A friend of mine who's an organizer was like, movement singing is too often just about like hope and the good stuff. We need to sing about our enemies more. And I was like, let me think about that. Who are our enemies? What are our enemies? And I was like, I'm thinking enemies like greed. Greed is our enemy. So that's kind of my thinking behind this song. Let me sing it for you once and then I'll break it into little chunks. The words just got plopped in the chat so you can check them out. You can listen this first time. Sounds like this. We won't let greed win this time. Too much is on the line. So greed, listen up. Your days are numbered and we're coming for you. Greed, listen up. Your days are numbered. That's it. So I'm going to sing a little bit and you sing it back to me. We won't let greed win this time. Let's try that much. We won't let greed win this time. Let's do that again, my friends. We won't let greed win this time. Too much is on the line. Too much is on the line. Let's put those two together. We won't let greed win this time. Too much is on the line. So greed, listen up. Your days are numbered. Let's sing that. So greed, listen up. Your days are numbered. And I can just tell you're singing like, oh, I'm coming for you. So let's sing that again. So greed, listen up. Your days are numbered and we're coming for you. Let's try that. And we're coming for you. Excellent. And then you do the greed, listen up again. So greed, listen up. Your days are numbered. Let's do the whole thing. We won't let greed win this time. Too much is on the line. So greed, listen up. Your days are numbered and we're coming for you. Greed, listen up. Your days are numbered. Let's sing it again. We won't let greed win this time. Too much is on the line. So greed, listen up. Your days are numbered and we're coming for you. Greed, listen up. Your days are numbered. So we get to think about like, what else are our enemies in this movement work? I'm going to give you one more idea I have, but then maybe people will put some ideas in the chat and we can sing those too. I'm gonna do, oh yeah, the ideas are already coming. We're just going to go there. Let me open up my chat. We're going to start with hate. Here we go. We won't let hate win this time. Too much is on the line. So hate, listen up. Your days are numbered and we're coming for you. Hate, listen up. Your days are numbered. We won't let fear win this time. Here we go. We won't let fear win this time. Too much is on the line. So fear, listen up. Your days are numbered and we're coming for you. Fear, listen up. Your days are numbered. I'm seeing we won't let coal win this time. We won't let coal win this time. Too much is on the line. So coal, listen up. Your days are numbered and we're coming for you. Coal, listen up. Your days are numbered. You get the idea? We can plug and chug different words in. It's true that fewer syllables is easier, but we can make it work. We won't let tyranny win this time. Too much is on the line. So tyranny, listen up. Your days are numbered and we're coming for you. Tyranny, listen up. Your days are numbered. Greed, one more time. We won't let greed win this time. Too much is on the line. So greed, listen up. Your days are numbered, and we're coming for you. Greed, listen up. Your days are numbered. Greed, listen up. So, greed, listen up. Your days are numbered.
Oh my gosh, that is a fun song. Wow, that is a great song. And also a really great song to improvise an alto harmony for. That is a nice song to go low with. It just feels grovelly and like, oh, really good.
Thanks. Well, you should send me the harmony you came up with because I could use that one.
Anytime, anytime. That is a great song, both message-wise, and also I do think it's really important to think about not just what we're fighting for, but to remember what we're fighting against. Partly because
Yeah.
it's really fun to go to that place and let yourself go to that place of like not even anger, but determination against something.
Yeah, I think it all has a place in what keeps us energized.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You
And our
absolutely
enemies
can't let
are
it consume you, but you also
right.
can't. It doesn't do anyone any good to say, "Oh, don't hate, don't ever hate, only love." It's like sometimes you need to hate.
There's a lot of big forces out there to push against, and I
Hmm.
appreciate all of the ideas that you all came up with for that song. I know we didn't get to all of them, but it would totally be the best thing in the world if a song that you learn from me you can put in your pocket, take back to your community, teach to your faith community, your friends, your community choir, and use that, customize it to what you all need to sing about and get pumped about. So please take that one with you.
Let's go ahead and move on to the next.
All right. So I'd like to share a sort of different vibe of a song. I've been involved with the fight against the Line 3 pipeline up in northern Minnesota, which uh, we lost that fight. And sometimes you lose, but that fight is still going. There's more pipelines to fight against, and obviously a much larger system of extraction and profiteering and greed. And that fight's not over. If you didn't know that, I'm sorry to have to be the one to tell you. But even though the fight against the Line 3 pipeline in Minnesota is one chapter of it has ended, it's still going. And I got to spend some time up at the headwaters of the Mississippi River in Lake Itasca in Minnesota this past summer. Give a wave if have you ever been to the headwaters of the Mississippi? It's magical. It's magical. And just to think about that place as connecting me when I was there to the Gulf of Mexico. Amazing. And all that happens to that water along the way. So this song came to me while I was up at the headwaters, and it has a few more words, but I'm going to teach you just a piece of it, and then we can sing along to a track of it that has some harmonies just to make us feel like we're all in a big oh choir together. So this song is called Let It Flow Free. And as I was working on this song, I was like, I was thinking about this song from my voice of a prayer and a wish that I have for the water, but it also kind of sounds like the water speaking to me and to us. So I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure who's the singer, and you can decide for yourself. But I'm going to start with that middle chunk of the words that just got pasted into the chat. You can give me a thumbs up if you see what I'm talking about. Cool. Can you tell I've been an elementary school teacher for most of my grown-up life? Yeah, it's a hard habit to break. I see you, teachers. Okay, so I'm starting in that middle chunk that's will you carry this wish? So that part sounds like this. It's kind of the chorus, I guess. Will you carry this wish on the wings of the water? Will you carry this prayer down to the sea? I'm standing heart deep in this life-giving river. Let it flow free. Let it flow free. So that's sort of the chorus. Now I'm going to do a line at a time, back and forth. My turn, your turn. Will you carry this wish on the wings of the water? Try it. Will you carry this wish on the wings of the water? Again, will you carry this wish on the wings of the water? Will you carry this prayer down to the sea? Let's sing it. Will you carry this prayer down to the sea? Do that again. Will you carry this prayer down to the sea? Let's put those together. Will you carry this wish on the wings of the water? Will you carry this prayer down to the sea? Beautiful. I'm standing heart deep in this life-giving river. I'm standing heart deep in this life-giving river. Let it flow free. I'll keep going. Let it flow free. Let's do those two together. Let it flow free. Let it flow free. Whole chorus together. Will you carry this wish on the wings of the water? Will you carry this prayer down to the sea? I'm standing heart deep in this life-giving river. Let it flow free. Let it flow free. Yeah. So let's sing along to a track that when we get to that chorus part, you can sing along to that part. There's kind of a lower harmony. That's the words at the very bottom of what's in the chat. So if you're like, I'm waiting for the low harmony. Well, when you hear it, yeah, Erin, I see you. When you hear it, the words for that low harmony are at the bottom, and maybe you'll just pick it up. Maybe you'll add percussion. Maybe you'll add your own wild harmonies. You do you. And at the very beginning of this track that I'm going to play is you'll hear some water sounds from up at the headwaters. And it's this incredible thing that the beginning of the Mississippi River is this little stream that you can skip across on little rocks like a tiny creek. And just to know where it's headed is pretty incredible. So while you listen to those water sounds, I just invite you to pull up in your mind, what's a water place that's been really healing for you? And what is your wish or prayer or hope for that water in return for the healing that it's given you? So we'll have a little time at the very beginning of the track where we're just listening to those water sounds, and call that up in your mind. And, we all have our own relationship with spirituality, faith, yada, yada, yada. But I believe in the power of shared intentionality. So I think us taking this collective moment to send our healing thoughts to the water that's been so healing and life-giving to us is really powerful. And if you want to put in the chat what's a water place that you're thinking of as we sing, you're welcome to put that in the chat. Okay, we're going to sing along to a track that I made. Y'all ready for this? Hope so. Here we go. Here at the source, hear the voice, water crying out. May you be freed from the greed and receive our blessings. Here's the part you know. Will you carry this wish on the wings of the water? Will you carry this prayer down to the sea? I'm standing heart deep in this life-giving river. Let it flow free. Let it flow free. Going back to the beginning. Here at the source, hear the voice, water crying out. May you be freed from the greed and receive our blessings. Here it comes. Will you carry this wish on the wings of the water? Will you carry this prayer down to the sea? When I'm standing heart deep in this life-giving river, let it flow free. Let it flow free. You can sing along to the verse too. Here at the source, hear the voice, water crying out, we're crying out. May you be freed from the greed and receive our blessings. Will you carry this wish on the wings of the water? Will you carry this prayer down to the sea? I'm standing heart deep in this life-giving river. Let it flow free. Let it flow free. Will you carry this wish? Will you carry this wish on the wings of the water? Will you carry this prayer down to the sea? I'm standing heart deep in this life-giving river. Let it flow free. Let it flow free. Let it flow free. Let it flow
Oh my gosh. I almost don't want to talk into this. It's like, I just want to let that sit. That is a song that I could easily sing for several hours without getting sick of it. That's so beautiful. So gorgeous.
Well, thank you all for adding the water places that are really special to you in the chat. I love to read the names of these places, the names we know, and of course, there are more names for a lot of the places that we can still keep learning. Isn't that cool? you can keep learning your whole life. Oh, amazing. So thank you
What
for
a wonder.
sharing. I know, right? Thank you for sharing all of these places of water. And we can all be water protectors for the water that's really sacred to us and life giving to all of us. And
Yeah.
they're all actually connected, they're the same water. So thank you.
And it's also the same water that has always been here. Like that's something that absolutely blows my mind is beyond the fact that all the water around the world is connected to each other. This is the same water that has been here for our ancestors before us, will be here after us. It's the
Yeah,
closest thing to proof of spirituality I can think of.
totally.
This
Totally.
was so lovely and so wonderful. Thank you for always bringing us these beautiful, beautiful songs that will for sure be stuck in my head for the rest of the day or week. I hope so. And what else do you have going on right now? Busy, busy. So what do you got going on?
Yeah, there's so much cool stuff happening. So as a song leader for MNIPL, I'm a resource that's available to climate work that's happening locally and not locally. If there's ever an event that someone is leading that's online, that's about climate justice work or the things that intersect with it, which is everything, heads up. Um, I would be really excited to join you as a song leader and offer my support via MNIPL. And
Her
I
email is available there. So if you've got something in mind, let her know.
yeah, let's be in touch. And then um I do a lot of community choir leading. I'm leading two community choirs in Minneapolis this winter, which is amazing. And I have a Patreon page, which a lot of the people who use that are singers and song leaders, or both. And every week I put up an original song of mine with the harmony tracks separated out for people who want to learn things on their own. So please join me as a supporter on Patreon at whatever level you want. And I wish that Patreon had an option to gift someone a subscription because wouldn't that be a cool
That would be such a
non-stuff
nice present.
present? Right now they don't, but what friends of mine have done who want to do that is they just sign up at double what they maybe otherwise would give and share a password. So if there's someone you know in your life who would really benefit from getting emailed a special song every week that's about how we stay connected in overwhelming times, that's about how we show up for each other, that's about connecting to the natural world, that's my Patreon page. And then lots of performing and stuff, mostly locally in Minneapolis. I sing a lot of Jewish music, mostly Yiddish is my other kind of musical obsession. So that's my thing. Any klezmer and Yiddish folk song fans out there? Yahoo! Yeah, we like to party. So lots of stuff going on. And I
That
would
is
love to
so
connect with
wonderful.
any and all of you about these projects. I hope we
Thank
can
you
stay in
so
touch.
much. That is so wonderful. Thank you so much for being a resource for all of us and for so many people. That is really, really just so wonderful to have. And kind of piggybacking off of the staying connected and also you mentioned like a non-stuff gift and just gifts in general. I do have to make the quick plug that the Daily Antidote of Song secret special Santadote, like antidote, Santadote, is closing tomorrow. So you have one more day to sign up. You have one more day to fill out the form. And in that form, you can talk about some things that you especially love, things that you like to do, things that you like, things you dislike, to give your secret Santa dote a little bit of extra help. And that is a great, great opportunity to give a stuffed gift or a non-stuffed gift. We were talking about some non-stuffed gifts and something like a song week, something like a special Patreon, something like one of those fantastic online programs are a great idea for a gift. So just throwing that out there, you have one more day. Please don't hesitate. Please fill out the form if you have any interest at all, even if you don't have the ability for whatever reason to send a gift. Please don't let that stop you from being a part of it and receiving one, because giving gifts is fun. So we would love to make sure that you get a gift no matter what. And you all mean so much to us, and we want to make sure that we are all getting to celebrate each other and just be a little bit closer during this special season where we are all celebrating so much. That's
Yeah,
my plug.
it was a good plug. I like Santidote. You kind of can't resist that.
I know, right? It's pretty fun, huh? Unfortunately, I think that it's time to wrap up, as much as I wish it wasn't. Kind of just want to sit here and sing that water song all day. I guess we'll just have to go back and watch the Facebook Live video. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. And you know what? One last plug. I'm realizing I maybe didn't put this in what I sent to you all, but a lot of my songs are also up on Bandcamp. I have a Bandcamp page. I'll put the link to it in the chat.
Please
And
do.
you can stream songs on Bandcamp for free forever, or you can download it and pay what you want. So if I believe that those songs that I led today are on my Bandcamp page, and if they're not, they will be soon. Okay.
Good stuff. And if you download them, that means that any of you who are still CD burners, you can burn those onto a CD.
So true. Thank you all so much for singing with me with such open hearts. Thank you, Joe and Aaron, for your technical genius and for this community that you've convened and sustained. I think for a lot of people, it's really sustained them through some very isolating times. So,
It
can we
has
just
sustained us.
take a minute to shower them with love, our amazing organizers and conveners? Thank you. And thanks
Thank
for
you all.
inviting me.
Thank you for being a part of it. It is artists like you and community members like all of you that keep us going and give us so much to be grateful for, and that really fill our hearts and minds with the love and the drive that we need to make communities like this last and make communities like this better, that make the world better. So really, thank you all so much. And with that, I think it's time to say goodbye. Everybody join me in giving a huge round of applause to Sarina. That was beautiful, wonderful, really, truly, absolutely adore everything you did today. And everybody give a big wave goodbye to everybody joining us out there on Facebook. Bye, Facebook. Thank you so much for joining us today.